What are conjunctions? There are lots of special tools that we can use to help make our speech and writing flow better. Today, we're going to learn about one of these tools. We call it a conjunction. Conjunctions are words that we use to put together two parts of a sentence, or even two different sentences. Did you know that there are actually two kinds of conjunctions? One is called the coordinating conjunction, and the other is called the subordinating conjunction. Get ready, because we're going to learn all about how they work and how we can use them to improve our speech and writing. How do we use coordinating conjunctions? First, let's start with coordinating conjunctions. Coordinating conjunctions are words that can connect two words, two equal parts of a sentence, or even two whole sentences. There are 7 of these kinds of conjunctions: for, or, nor, yet, but, and, so. Let's take a look at how they work. We'll start with conjunctions that join just simple words. Check out this example. Isabella wants to run and play in the rain. The word and is a conjunction that connects the two words run and play. Here's another one. Do you want fruit or crackers for a snack? In this sentence, or is the conjunction, and it connects the words fruit and crackers. Now let's move on to the next kind of coordinating conjunction. Conjunctions that connect two equal parts of a sentence. What do I mean by equal parts of a sentence? I'll show you. Take a look at this example. The boy walked down the path and up the stairs. And is the conjunction, which joins two parts of the sentence. Down the path and up the stairs. They are equal because they play the same role in the sentence. They describe where the boy walked. Let's look at another example. My dog loves to play fetch, but hates to take baths. The conjunction but joins two equal parts of the sentence. Loves to play fetch and hates to take baths. Both of these parts of the sentence describe what the dog feels and does. Now let's look at coordinating conjunctions that can join two whole sentences. When two whole sentences connect to form one sentence, we call them main clauses. A clause is a section of a sentence. A main clause is the section of a sentence with a subject and a verb. Basically, a complete sentence that could stand on its own. Coordinating conjunctions help to connect two main clauses. When we combine two separate sentences or main clauses into one, we also need to use a comma. I'll show you how it works. The girl walked to school, and her brother walked with her. Both main clauses of the sentence, the girl walked to school and her brother walked with her, could be separate sentences that stand on their own. But instead, we join them with a comma and the conjunction and. Wondering why it's so important that we use conjunctions to join main clauses? Why use them if these sentences could stand separately on their own? I'll show you. Take a look at these sentences. I want to eat strawberries for lunch. He wants to eat banana. I said we could have both. He told me that was a good idea. That sounds kind of funny, doesn't it? A little bit disconnected, with one thought not flowing smoothly to the next. Check out how it sounds when we add in commas and conjunctions. I want to eat strawberries for lunch, but he wants to eat banana. I said we could have both, and he told me that was a good idea. Doesn't that flow a lot better? I think so too. We have to remember that if we choose to join two separate sentences, we have to use a coordinating conjunction. If we don't, we create a run-on sentence, and those are not grammatically correct. Here's an example of a run-on sentence. The players worked very hard, the team won the game. And here is how we can correct it using a coordinating conjunction. The players worked very hard, and the team won the game. That sounds much better. Let's review everything we just learned about how to use coordinating conjunctions. Question 1. Which of the following is an example of a coordinating conjunction? A. Although. B. If. C. Also. D. Or. The correct answer is D. Or is an example of a coordinating conjunction. Question 2. Identify the coordinating conjunction in the sentence, my friends decided to play outside and watch a movie. A. And. B. To. C. Decided. D. Watch. If you said A, and is the coordinating conjunction in the sentence, my friends decided to play outside and watch a movie, you are correct. Question 3. Which of the following correctly combines two sentences using a coordinating conjunction? A. Jordan is very creative, so he painted a picture. B. Jordan is very creative, he painted a picture. C. Jordan is very creative, so he painted a picture. D. Jordan is very creative, he painted a picture. The correct answer is C. Jordan is very creative, so he painted a picture. Correctly combines two sentences using a coordinating conjunction. How do we use subordinating conjunctions? Now that we've got coordinating conjunctions down, let's move on to subordinating conjunctions. Here are some of the most common subordinating conjunctions. Although, as, because, if, once, that, unless, until, where, whether, but there are lots more. Remember that coordinating conjunctions connect main clauses, but subordinating conjunctions are a little bit different. They join subordinate clauses and main clauses. We already know about main clauses. They are the parts of a sentence that have a subject and a verb and could stand on their own. They are complete thoughts. Subordinate clauses can also have a subject and a verb. However, they are incomplete thoughts and could not stand on their own. Let's look at some examples. Lucas and Sam went to the playground because it is their favorite place to go. In this sentence, Lucas and Sam went to the playground is the main clause. But because it is their favorite place to go is the subordinate clause. The subordinate clause is not a complete thought. It depends on the main clause of the sentence to make sense. And the subordinating conjunction that starts this subordinate clause is the word because. Let's take a look at another example. I get excited whenever I get a new book. In this sentence, the main clause is I get excited, and the subordinate clause is whenever I get a new book, which means that the subordinating conjunction is whenever. Let's check out one more. The girl studied for her test until she felt ready. In this sentence, the main clause is the girl studied for her test, and the subordinating conjunction is until. So, the subordinate clause is until she felt ready. Now that we've learned a lot about subordinating conjunctions and how they work, let's review. Question 1. What kinds of clauses do subordinating conjunctions connect? A. Two main clauses. B. Two subordinate clauses. C. Main clauses and subordinate clauses. D. Any kind. The correct answer is C. Subordinating conjunctions connect main clauses and subordinate clauses. Question 2. Which of the following is an example of a subordinating conjunction? A. Because. B. And. C. But. D. So. If you said A, because is an example of a subordinating conjunction, you are correct. Great work. Question 3. Identify the subordinating conjunction in the sentence, "My dog barks whenever he sees my cat." A. Barks. B. Whenever. C. Sees. D. Cat. If you said B, whenever is the subordinating conjunction in the sentence, "My dog barks whenever he sees my cat," you got it right. Amazing job. Review of coordinating and subordinating conjunctions. Wow, we just learned a lot about conjunctions. Let's review and see if we can remember all our new knowledge about coordinating conjunctions and subordinating conjunctions. There are only 7 coordinating conjunctions: for, or, nor, yet, but, and so. These conjunctions connect 2 words, 2 equal parts of a sentence, or 2 whole sentences. In other words, main clauses. Here's an example of a coordinating conjunction in action. The weather was very cold, so everyone wore their coats. In this sentence, the coordinating conjunction so connects 2 main clauses. The weather was very cold, and everyone wore their coats. Now that we've got coordinating conjunctions down, let's move on to subordinating conjunctions. There are lots of different subordinating conjunctions, including although, as, because, if, once, that, unless, until, where, whether, and others. Instead of connecting 2 main clauses, subordinating conjunctions connect a main clause with a subordinate clause. Let's look at an example. She made a wish as she blew out the candles on her birthday cake. In this sentence, the main clause, she made a wish, is connected with the subordinate clause, as she blew out the candles on her birthday cake, by the subordinating conjunction as. That's everything we needed to review. Now we've learned and practiced using both coordinating conjunctions and subordinating conjunctions in our sentences. Now we know that even though they're different, they're both very helpful tools and an important part of our language.